So today in this video, we're going to talk about some free cashback credit card and debit cards. Before we jump into the exact providers, there is definitely something that we should discuss, and that is what should we look for? What is the prerequisite, the tick list, so to speak, for the best free cashback card?
Yeah, I'd say four categories you should look at. The cashback rate, obviously the higher the better, makes total sense.
Yep.
And then there's a cap with most cards. Could be £5, could be £10, could be £15 a month. Really varies by card. And then the spending categories that you're able to earn cashback on. Some categories are excluded with certain cards. So you really gotta look at the details there, the fine print, and then also the foreign exchange policy. If you're traveling quite a bit and you're planning to use that card abroad, some cards they exclude foreign expenses. So you're not able to earn cashback on that.
Yeah, whereas there are also some cards that allow it, but also their international spending fees are just really, really bad. So at the same time, any bonuses or rewards you could make is completely offset by the fact that you're getting charged a percentage for spending internationally. What is the first provider we're going to start with today?
They're trading 212 card, which I think is excellent. It's a great option for most people. Offers 1.5% of cashback on eligible purchases. When you activate something called cashback investing, that's a feature where the cashback that you earn is automatically reinvested into a certain pie that you select beforehand.
Is this a new feature from them?
Yeah, I believe you have the choice on activating this, then you're able to earn 1.5%. And if you don't choose to activate it, you earn less.
Yes, that's correct. And when you do activate this, you get 1.5%, which will then be invested into stocks or ETFs, or like Jan mentioned, those pies, which you could make yourself, which are essentially like a bucket of stocks, and it's like an ETF, or you can copy pies as well. Without going into too much detail, this is, though, really tremendous, mate. It's really interesting.
There's a downside, though. The cashback is capped at £15 per month. Not a huge issue if you ask me, considering the fact it's a free card. And also there's certain spending categories that you can't earn cashback on. Compared to other providers, I believe trading 212 is a little relaxed as well. So there are many categories that just work. Groceries, for example, is works, but you can't use your trading 212 card to pay for electricity, for example, if your electricity provider allows that in order to earn cashback. That's excluded. So have a look at the details, the fine print on the website, and then you can make up your mind whether that's worth it for you or not.
Yeah. I think the exclusions are pretty standard, aren't they? What about ATM withdrawals? I'm sure I read somewhere that you could earn cash back on ATM withdrawals.
I don't think so, to be honest, Johnny. I don't think they allow that. I think that's excluded. But you get free ATM withdrawals up to £400 per month. Afterwards, it's a 1% fee. So that's pretty good, especially if you compare that to Revolut, for example. Revolut standard account, I believe that allows £200 of free ATM withdrawals, and afterwards it's a 2% fee. So it's almost twice as good.
Maybe a caveat, I believe, with trading 212 is you can't use the physical card to withdraw cash. You have to use an ATM that allows contactless withdrawals.
Yeah, nowadays, is that really an issue? I don't know about the UK personally, Johnny, but wherever I am, most of the ATMs allow wireless withdrawing. Contactless withdrawing. Sorry, Johnny. I think wireless withdrawing doesn't exist. Contactless withdrawing.
What about the big dog, Chase UK?
Super popular option, which we've covered many times on this channel in previous episodes. They offer 1% of cashback on groceries, everyday transport, such as fuel and EV charging. So if you happen to spend £1,500 per month in these categories, you can fully max out that plan and earn up to £15 per month. That's where it's capped.
I own an EV. I got one recently. And I charge it at home. So
what does that cost?
It costs about £5 to charge from midnight to 5 a.m. because I have a particular tariff that gives me a discount between those hours. I can't gain anything from using my Chase UK card for charging my EV at home. I would have to take it to a charging station, which they are significantly more money than charging at home.
Unless you drive super long distances. Then, of course, you got to charge on the way.
Please.
And you got to use your card for that.
Good point. Really good point. Thank you, Jan. No, you're absolutely right. That is true. There's also Zopa, which have a really compelling cashback option, right? Because they're offering 2%, but also because you can earn it on direct debits.
And it's capped at £1,500 per year.
Yeah. Do you think that is a genuine opportunity when the cashback cap is £30 max that you can earn in a year?
I think so. right? You have some direct debits, and who allows you to earn cashback on direct debits? I believe that's something that a bank doesn't earn much money with. So that's a really rare offer, to be honest. I haven't heard of that personally, but I'm also not fully familiar with all the banks that exist in the UK. So I can't really tell, but have you heard of that?
Well, Santander have the Edge account where you can earn cashback on direct debits. I believe it's...
Which is paid,
yes.
costs a fee.
Yes. Oh, yes, you're very good at this, Jan. Well done. Very good. You're absolutely bang on, mate. It is paid. Thank you. And we're talking about free cards.
It's a great offer. It's a nice to have offer, right? So if you have a lot of direct debits, which you likely do, take advantage of this. I don't see any downside.
No, and I mean, you have the upside as well of the Zopa account, generally speaking, is very compelling. You know, that regular saver of, I believe, 7.1%. That's really, really enticing. They had that easy access savings account that I talked about a couple of weeks ago. That promotion has now ended, but there may be more opportunities like that in the future. So, Zopa are working hard to attract deposits, and this is one example of that.
Love their branding as well.
Yeah, love the branding. Just quickly, Jan, is there a particular biscuit you like?
Oh, it's a good question, Johnny. I'm actually a vegan, so I don't eat many biscuits.
Hang on, what?
That's just how it is. Yeah, I'm a vegan. I'm living a vegan lifestyle for I believe it's over 13 years now.
I did think there was something not quite right with you, buddy.
I do take that personally.
I'm joking.
That's what's going on, Johnny.
I'm joking. Okay, I take that back. I'm just joking. Any vegans listening to this, I really respect you. Honestly, I don't know how you do it. And it is obviously quite a healthy lifestyle. I just hope you get enough protein, Jan.
I do actually. I take care of that.
Good. What else do you take care of? Credit cards?
I personally don't have a credit card, but I know there are many people that do. And there were moments in time where I wished to have a credit card. Actually, I just went ahead and hired a car for next week. I'm doing a trip with a business partner. And I could not be the person renting that car because I didn't have a credit card, unfortunately. So credit cards, yeah, they can be really useful. And there's some free credit cards that offer some attractive cashback. One of them being the Lloyds Ultra credit card.
Wait, I love the way you said that.
Ultra, yeah, Lloyds Ultra. That's the name of the credit card, Johnny. It's ultra good, I get.
Ultra.
Yeah. Ultra.
Yeah.
How would you say that?
Well, I would probably say ultra.
Ultra.
But, I prefer your way of saying it. Yeah,
sounds stronger.
The Lloyds Ultra credit card. Now this really packs a punch. So you get 1% cash back for the first 12 months and it's just a free for all. Obviously there are some exclusions, like gambling, crypto, etc., like the standard stuff, but you're pretty much earning 1% on most everyday items. After the first year, it's going to drop down to 0.25%. At that point, you're probably going to want to reassess your options anyway. I don't think you're going to want to stick to that. So possibly set a reminder, just make sure you're aware of that. Remember when we mentioned those prerequisites at the start of the video in terms of no foreign transaction fees? Well, this Lloyds Ultra card has that, which leads us nicely onto a card that's not a good vehicle for spending money internationally, the Amex Cashback Everyday Credit Card.
Yeah, what a cool name, actually. So it offers up to 5% of cashback in the first few months. That's capped though. And then afterwards, there are tiered rates based on your annual spend. So if you spend less than £10,000 per year, they give you 0.5% of cashback, and above £10,000 per year, it's 1%.
What do you make of that?
Yeah, it's quite compelling. But if you compare that to the debit cards we covered beforehand, obviously it's inferior.
Regarding the choices that we presented today, what makes this more interesting? What I think makes this a really compelling package of cards is when you stack them together, right, Jan? This is actually, if you do have the bandwidth to handle having multiple cards, this can be really interesting, can't it? Because you can have Chase UK for your everyday categories, your groceries, for example, your EV charging. You can have Zopa covering your bills and direct debits, your trading 212 card for your investing, and possibly the Amex everyday for domestic spending for the short-term bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. If you combine these cards, they become more powerful, of course.
Yeah, it's like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. As you collect each one of these cards, you become more and more powerful.
What an interesting metaphor.
Metaphor?
What's the word? What an interesting metaphor.
Metaphor. Yes, thank you
Yeah.
very much. I haven't even really watched the movies. It just came to me just in the moment there.
No idea what
I
you're
got
talking
fan
about,
lost.
Johnny, to be honest. I don't know
May-
what
may-
Iron Fist you're talking about.
Me neither. Maybe someone in the comments can rate that metaphor out of 10.
What's going on?
We should definitely discuss fine print and what to watch out for, right? Because if there's something we've learned is that these providers, they pull these offers all the time. Chase UK did it originally when it was 1% on everything and it was unlimited. It was a free for all. You've got to keep a close eye on that so you don't continue spending when you're not getting rewarded. As I said at the beginning of the episode, please let us know in the comments if you have a different alternative that's cashback that's available. There are, of course, as well, Jan, cashback apps that we didn't mention that you could use to help stack your earnings and earn more, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about those in another episode. But for now, let us know in the comments if you have any thoughts, questions, or any information that you want to share with ourselves and other viewers. And we'll see you in the next video.